Marvel Rivals just revealed a new event rewarding players with one of the best Spider-Man costumes for free, plus the balance patch notes are live, and there are some insane buffs and changes that will shake up the meta. What to do, Direct Nation? There is so much happening today, including getting to see Gambit in actual matches for the first time. We got a lot to talk about, so I won't waste any time. Just Hulk smash that hype button to share the news, and let's get it. Starting with free stuff. As is tradition, Marvel Rivals likes to kick off new seasons with an event, and this one is no exception. They just dropped a trailer for a Spider-Man event that will reward players with his Iron Spider suit, the real one, not the MCU version, for free. Check it out.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm not a Spider-Man player, but I never say no to free stuff. Also later today is the return of the Early Access Showcase, but a little different this time. Top streamers like Necros and Flats will still be getting access to Season 5 early and showing it off starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, but typically all this happens a week before a new season launch. Now they'll only have today and tomorrow, which I think is much better. They'll be showing what Gambit can do in real matches, as well as his new cosmetics, like the Thieves Guildmaster the devs revealed yesterday. It's a Marvel Rivals original that makes Remy look like Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Early access players can also test the new balance changes that were just revealed, and some of these are insanely good. Angela gets a movement boost to her Assassin's Charge, the ability she uses to push you off the map, and the spear of her ultimate she uses to hold you in place is getting 200 more health. This character is already extremely good in organized play, so they didn't want to buff her too much, which I think is fine. Penny Parker mains continue to be well fed, as she was one of the targets of the utility buffs. Now teammates that stand on Penny's webs gain the same 15 healing per second and 25% movement boost that she does. They also get 25 bonus health once the healing maxes out. A huge buff that will make sure Penny Parker is annoying you in a lot more games this season. Magneto is getting a subtle but massive buff. His bulwark skills, which are the bubble shields, now have separate cooldowns. Before, Magneto had to choose between shielding himself and shielding a teammate. Now he can do both. In exchange, the shields are losing 50 health, but I think Magneto players will gladly take that and show their gratitude by buying his new 2099 costume. Captain America is the next hero getting a big utility buff. His ultimate now gives teammates a 30% boost to their ult charge. That is actually crazy, and I expect to see a lot more Captain America in pro play because of this. Groot is getting a small but huge buff. If he's standing within range of his big wall, which is 15 meters, he gains unstoppable. That means no more getting hooked by Bucky, kidnapped by Wolverine, and sadly, no more getting choked by Emma. Huge W for Groot players. Hulk also gets a little buff. His Thunderclap can now reduce the cooldown of his shield by 1 second for everyone hit with it. So if you wait to use it in a crowd, you'll have your shield up more often. I think Hulk needed a bit more, but this is a pretty good change. The Thing, however, basically got a total rework to his playstyle. Now when he leaps to an ally, all your teammates within 5 meters get 25% damage reduction, while Thing only gets 20. It gets crazier. If he uses the leap on an opponent, every enemy within 5 meters of the landing spot basically takes 20% more damage. Finally, they dropped the base damage of his Stone Haymaker from 90 to 55 and removed the bonus health you gain. Now it does percentage damage like Wolverine, but Thing does 8% of max health as damage and gains up to 100 bonus health based on that damage. This means Thing is now exclusively a frontline brawler that will be punching enemy tanks and leaping back and forth to apply his debuffs and damage reduction. The character needed a way to be useful in the meta, and this is an interesting direction they've taken him that has a lot of potential. The DPS side got some big changes as well. Hawkeye is getting a boost to his max focus bonus damage from 70 to 90, while Jean Grey gets less damage fall off from her primary attack, so she's more dangerous from further away. Storm is getting a buff to the damage increase she gives her allies, getting her closer to where she was in season 2 in terms of power. But the buff Mr. Fantastic got is crazy. He can now use reflexive rubber, the damage absorbing ability, while he's in his inflated Hulk form. They also removed the bonus health you gain when entering that inflated state and replaced it with 350 extra max health and a one-time heal of 350. I think Reed is going to go crazy in season 5. After getting nerfed, Squirrel Girl is getting a small increase to primary attack damage. Spider-Man can now get his web cluster back a little faster, and his amazing combo damage is going up by 10. He needs all the help he can get because Dive is in trouble this season. To make up for losing his team up with Black Widow, Punisher is getting more base health, up to 300. Big W. His assault rifle has less damage fall off, and his shotgun is getting a small damage buff. Wolverine is also getting much needed love. They basically buffed his damage and reduced the cooldown of his Pharaoh Leap to where it was before they nerfed him into the ground because of the Jean Grey team up. Finally, we got some interesting changes for the supports. Adam gets his movement speed doubled while in his soul form, lower energy cost on his ultimate, and 5 extra meters for the detection radius. Cloak and Dagger, meanwhile, are now 275 health heroes. Invisible Woman, who dominated in season 4.5, just got some crazy buffs. She's getting a big boost to her primary fire's damage, range, and speed. The length of a force push and pull is being increased by 5 meters, but most importantly, she can finally shield herself. If there is no guarding shield active, she can summon one in front of her by hitting the recall button. Suit players have been asking for this since season 1, and it's finally here. This character is going to be insane in season 5. Rocket is also getting more buffs after the huge one he got to his ultimate. The cooldown of his revive beacon is being reduced by 5 seconds. He gains more projectiles and speed for his healing orbs, and his primary fire now moves at 30 more meters per second, which is actually a sneaky damage boost for Rocket, who most don't realize actually can do a ton of damage. Finally, Loki is getting a bit of love. He's going up to 275 HP with Cloak and Dagger. They're also giving him a big reduction to his damage fall off, and if you hit an ally directly, they gain 10 extra health, so it rewards Loki players that can aim. For the seasonal buffs, Moon Knight gets 5% more damage due to his new team up with Blade. Meanwhile, the new hero Gambit gets 5% more healing this season as the team up anchor for Magneto. Some of these changes are incredible. There is a lot to be excited about, and there is so much news, you probably missed some of it, like the new game modes and future PvE content. Fortunately, I broke it all down for you as well. Click the video on screen to learn more. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Join for free so you never miss an update.